All right, everyone. How about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? It's a little early in the day. I usually don't do 3 quick cards with me till later in the day or the end of the day. Today, a little something special. It's kind of a special week, isn't it? With yesterday's super random reading and all that. And it's because of all these energies changing around all of us. You know, we're standing there in the middle and around us moves the wheel. You know, the energies go around. So the universe has a lot to say. So I thought I'd pop in here. This is a fly on the wall. I was pulling some readings on what's going on with your person, like on their side, all of that with all this changing energy. And I just thought I'd hit the record button here because this is like the 4th time I got the same kind of message. This is my pre-shuffle. It's me talking to the universe. We'll pull 3 cards and a bottom card. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you're interested in what might be going on, a little fly on the wall on your person's side, you know, well, you're here for a reason then. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And, you know, I clarify, so sometimes this turns into anything but a quick reading. I don't know here. I have no idea. I was just in the middle of my morning card pulls, and I thought I'd share one with you. So here we go. I got the 2 of Wands in the pre-shuffle. You know, just me talking to the universe. We'll pull the cards in a minute, the official reading. But I got 2 Wands. I got crossed by a Page of Swords, a 7 of Swords, and crossing that is an Ace of Cups. On your person's side is a whole lot of dreaming and scheming, dreaming or scheming for something new, a longing for something new. But here's the thing. With the changing energy around them, we talked about this in yesterday's super random a little bit. There's one of the things they're learning, right? With this, with the Page of Swords can mean a lot of different things. In this Lightseer deck, you're kind of looking at a book here. I assume it's a girl, could be a boy with long hair. I'm not one to talk. My hair is kind of long right now, but they're learning. Somebody is learning and really being forced to face, to sort of. Almost picture someone staring out the window, you know, just kind of thinking, right? Just kind of thinking about what they've been holding on to. Anyway, what they thought was love is a lie. It's not. It's kind of wrong. You know, it's kind of withheld, if you will. It's a very interesting energy because a lot of times when I pull a fly on the wall, those of you that have been here a while know I used to pull them a lot last year, right? And we would get death cards, towers, devils, all kinds of... It's been over for a long time. We catch that, tarot readers, when I say we catch that from people who think they catch us on something. They write in and they say, you said your person's been coming in my person's been coming back for a long time and they never show up. You know, we only read the energy. You know, whatever's going on your person's side, be it a marriage or just the way they've been living, whatever it is, it's been past its expiration date for a long time. But it takes a long time for someone to do something about that, for someone to come to these kind of realizations. All of the energy is kind of there. What I mean is this soulmate cycle is a little different in a sense that a lot of times energies dissipate. They come in and they dissipate out and you live through the experience and then you move into new energy. I've been telling you guys for a while, and I'll shuffle the deck as I talk here for our 3 cards and a bottom card. I've been telling you guys for a while now that all of the energy since about the party at the 1010, which was the 1010 portal back in October, is still here. And when I say it like that, hear how I say it? I say still here. That means I'm surprised myself. I wouldn't expect it. It's a lot of energy. And now everything, it's sort of the energy, it's not really what's happening, but it's a good way to describe it. All of that energy is causing sort of a pile up on the freeway. And it's got so much weight to it that it's pushing the outer energy around. So everything is changing. It's giving your person perspective. Nothing happens without purpose or without reason. So I think the universe planned this. I think the universe knew this was going to happen. Of course it did. And this is what's happening here. So this might be a little different fly on the wall than what we're used to. So yeah, your person's situation, the way they've been living, what they rejected you for, has been over for a long time. It's been past its expiration date. And there's been many instances where they've realized that, I want to leave, and many times. But the timing has to be right. You know, there's something about divine timing. There is a breaking point, right? There's a moment where we actually do something. There's lots of people that want to do things, and if the moment's not right, they don't do it. It's that kind of a thing that's going on here right now. I think the moment is right, is what I'm trying to say. That's why that was a very mild, that's one of the reasons I hit the record button. That was a very mild pre-shuffle for a fly on the wall, which is usually all death cards and shit like that. Let's see where we go here. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card and a bottom card, if you will, universe. Give me a fly on the wall on the divine masculine side. Relationships, whatever, just how they've been living, the energy around them. Let's see. See, remember that girl? Remember the color? I don't have the card handy, but do you remember the color background of the 2 of Wands that I showed you, that we opened with, that girl looking out the window? I want you to notice that this card at the bottom now has that same color background. Okay? That girl looking, this card of victory, the 6 of Wands, is exactly what I said about that 2 of Wands. Looking, it's like someone looking out the window longing. That other wand is talking to that person, but they're not listening. They're not listening anymore. They've shut it down. They realize that their life has been a bit of a deception, you know, kind of a thing. That might be a bit dramatic, but what the hell, I'm known for that. Let's see what this card is crossing. This card is crossing the center card that I'm going to pull. It's going to be a very different fly on the wall. Well, not too different, I guess. 5 of Cups. 3 cups down. 2 cups standing. The soulmate connection represents real love. All right, the cards are mediums. They reflect the energy. So the image on the card, if you're going to read energy that way, which is what I do for you here in part. I read the energy that's around, but I allow the cards to reflect it to you. You have to, there's some symbolism that you have to take into account. And the 2 cups still standing on this card are important symbolism. That's representing real love. See, because we had fake love in the pre-shuffle, didn't we? The 7 of Swords crossed by the Ace of Cups. It's fake. It's not real. This person here is only paying attention to those 2 cups. The 3 cups down, they're sad about it, but they're sad about wasted time more than anything else. Look at this. It's a marriage for most of you. All right? Someone wants to be happy here and they realize they're not. Both that girl looking out the window on the 2 of Wands and this 6 of Wands that's crossing that 4 of Wands. This person wants a happy new beginning. The important element to take into consideration with the 4 of Wands, yeah, it represents stability. It's 4 Wands. But it's a new beginning. This card leads you right to the 10 of Pentacles. They want a new beginning. And they know they have to do something to get it. Victory here. They know they have to do something to get it. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory after a long battle. All right. What's bookending this 5 of Cups? Red with the 5 of Cups. Temperance. See, you can hear it in my voice, can't you? I have to swim in this energy to pull these readings. So my voice and how I come across, how I'm talking, is important. It tells you something about the energy. Aren't I talking with a little bit of temperance? I'm talking much the way, this is my mechanic angel on here. It's the card of the angel. That happens to be my mechanic. He looks just like him too. But this is kind of how he talks. It's really strange. It's really strange. Everything happens for a reason. Angel, my mechanic, the guy on the temperance card, balanced energy here in the light seer, he will tell you the worst things are wrong with your car. I have never seen anybody tell somebody that their car is fucked in this kind of tone. Well, it seems to me like your car's not going to live. It's not going to be able to, we're not going to be able to do anything for it, really. The best I can do is offer you. And he's just straight out perfectly calm. It really is. When I first saw this card, I was like blown away that it was Angel, my mechanic here. Well, why is that important that it's Angel, my mechanic, though? I don't say anything or joke about anything or tell you a story about anything that's not in the energy. These readings are important to you. They're important to me. All right? Some people think I joke around and fuck around too much. I don't. That's just how I read energy. You want an accurate reading? You let me do what I do. Why am I referencing my mechanic here? What's a mechanic do? A mechanic fixes things, doesn't he? Well, hopefully. Anyway, this person wants to fix this. That's what I'm telling you. It is what it is. Let's It's someone who really, I mean, I can feel that energy. It's someone who really wants to fix things. I want to pull on 2 cards here. All right. I'm going to pull on the 5 of Cups. And I know it's a powerful reading because I had to reset the video 2 seconds ago. It froze up on me. So that being said, the audio cut out. So that being said, whenever that happens, it's always something. There's always, you know, it doesn't happen that often. It only happens on readings that are really powerful. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Let's pull on that 5 of Cups. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. Why is it here? Yeah, look at this. Whole new perspective, the Hanged Man. Listen, the energy is changing. Your person is hanging here, and around them, the energy is moving. Somebody's got a whole new perspective on something that they thought made them happy. This is a very unique fly on the wall reading. The 6 of Cups, they're looking back to the past. I'm pulling all this on 5 cups. I escalate to 6 cups on top of it. All right, this is someone who's been clinging to the past, trying to make something work, trying to hold on to a way of living that they can no longer hold on to. Just these cards alone, 5 of Cups crossed by the Hanged Man with the 6 of Cups, tells me in the energy the same thing I said to you in yesterday's reading, the same thing I've said to you in a lot of readings recently. We can't keep living the way we've been living, whether it's you or me or them or the entire collective. But as the soulmate cycle goes, this is one of the strongest chances, if you've been waiting for somebody to free themselves up for whatever they rejected you for. This is the time when it's likely to happen, especially with the mechanic here. Somebody wants to fix something. This is balanced energy. Balanced energy to you in the 3D is happiness, isn't it? This is bookending the 5 of Cups. This is unhappiness. That implies unbalanced energy, which is unhappiness. What's on top of that 6 of Cups? The 4 of Pentacles. They've been holding back for a long time. That's part of what they get the new perspective on, that Hanged Man. What's bookending the 6 of Cups? Bye-bye. See? You see what I'm not even worried here. This reading, this is supposed to be one of my offline readings. I grabbed the Lightseer deck. I use it sometimes for offline readings. I was compelled to grab the Lightseer deck. It had something to say. I hit the record button in case what it had to say was important, and I think it is, based on the other reads I pulled offline this morning. 8 of Cups bookending the 6 of Cups. They're walking away from 8 broken cups. It's someone who wants to be happy. She's walking toward the 9 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, or we could say the sun. There's the sun right there. Happiness. Well, they want to fix this. They want to be happy. The end result is somebody wants to be happy, and they want this happy new beginning. All right? That's the new perspective. This reading is just cross-checking itself all the way through. Now, what does this all mean to you? I mean, this is great. It's a fly on the wall. I try to explain to people who give tarot readers a hard time that, you know, we can't, if we could predict what people were going to do, that'd be great. We can't. We can just read the energy. But I'm telling you, off the record, on the record, off the record, someone is done here. Someone can't live in this anymore, not with the energy around them shifting. And if they try to, it's going to be temperance. They're going to flip this temperance around, and that's powerful energy. Temperance reversed is bad news. That's a lot of unhappiness. That's deep sadness, actually. All right. I'm going to pull on temperance before we go here. All right. And then I'm going to have to edit this video for when the damn sound cut out. These powerful videos do that. You know, it's really, really strange. All right. Temperance. Why is it here? Why is temperance here? Tell me about the temperance card. This relates to you. So I think because I'm pulling on the soulmate cycle, I feel the energy coming toward me. And I'm representing you here, my viewer. Roles can be reversed. I mean, I get cross-watchers and shit all the time. The other side, DMs sneaking in, see, you know, whatever. But, I don't, because you all got rejected for some other third energy. Even if it was just the energy of how they've been living around them. They don't have to be married, right? I said a fly on the wall. That fly can see all kinds of things. Can fly into all kinds of houses. Why is temperance here? Tell me about it. What's this mean to my viewers? A complete... Somebody's doing this, okay? Somebody's fucking doing this. I got the magician crossing this. The affecting energy around temperance is the magician. Angel, my mechanic's going to try and fix the car. A car that they thought couldn't be fixed. Somebody's going to do, this is alchemy. This is lead into gold. It's someone who thinks they can do it, feels like they have to do it, is what I get. With that kind of, it has that kind of vibe to it. So, where are we going? The King of Wands. That behavior, they're balancing this behavior. Burger King. Ego, pride, tempering the ego and pride. Temperance, tempering the ego and pride. What else? Because of you. I said this relates to you, didn't I? Here's the Empress, the Queen of Tits, the best tits in the tarot. They're your tits, male or female. You're the center card, right? What they once feared, because everything matters here. Everything is connected. Everything is energy. Everything is connected. This is the center card over here. Fear. They were holding back. No more. They go bye-bye. What they were fearing was you, the way they felt. The pull. It's scary, right? It's fucking scary. They told you they weren't interested. Let's equate it to a job. A lot of people do this. A lot of people jump jobs, don't they? Right? They jump for a better job. They go to something else. Well, that's risky. It's tough. It's tough for this person to jump this job, this life that they've been living, to come towards something, even though it's an enticing offer. It's very risky, because when you do that, you have no way of knowing. You know, it's easier to stick with the devil you know, the toxin you've been in, than it is to jump to something that looks like it might be a rainbow. Because for all you know, you show up at that new job, using that as an example here in the analogy, you show up at the new job, and 2 days in, you realize that the person you interviewed with, who was real nice, is actually an asshole. They start treating you like shit. Then what do? Then you're there, right? You're 2 days in, you already left the other gig. What are you going to do? How hard would it be to call back the other gig and say, you know, I made a mistake. Yeah, I actually want to come back. Yeah, they're probably not going to take you back, because that other gig would probably see that in this analogy as disloyalty a little bit. But it would be tough to make that call. It would. And this person's always been afraid of that risk. They've been. Sometimes it comes out in tarot readings where we readers say they're afraid of losing too much or losing something to come towards you. Same thing. It's one-to-one. So yeah, so this person puts up their ego. They've got to put down their ego to reach out, to say that I made a mistake. I should have gone this way. That's tough to do. Put yourself in the jumping jobs analogy. How much would you have to suck it up to call back and say, well, I made a mistake. I didn't mean to leave. Most people don't do it, do they? They just say, well, I fucked up. And then they go and they find something else. That's generally what happens. It is what it is. I'm just trying to explain why these people never seem to come in. The energy is there for it. They know what they've got is shit, but it's not as easy as just coming back. It's tough, but especially there's a lot of ego in play here, which was part of the lesson that the Divine Masculine in particular in this cycle had to temper. They had to balance it out. What's bookending this King of Wands over here? Balanced. It's the Queen of Pentacles. They're going to do this. That backs up tempering. They're tempering the King of Wands behavior, the ego and the pride. This right here is one of the finest energies of the Empress. This is your person's feminine energy coming up. Big time. And this is the nurturing energy. This is terrific. They also know that you're not waiting for them. But much like my job analogy, you would know that that the other job is looking for somebody else to fill your position. They're not just waiting around for you to call back. They see here that you be just fine without them. That also hurts their ego. But I see that ego being tempered in this energy. Let this play out. A lot of Saturn retrograde is influences here, but it's more than that. It's the energy itself around us shifting. The way we've been living, your person, you, me, everyone, we can't keep doing. All right? We can't keep doing it. And I think this is really encouraging. It really is. I'm going to pull one crossing card on the Four of Wands here. All right? So you're very important to this person. If for no other reason, I mean, it's probably because they want to bang you and come towards you. There's a lot of love here. But You're important to this person because you played an important role. Don't underestimate the influence you've had here. That energy is clear. The universe wants to make that clear. So if somebody out there is watching me and they're doubting the influence that they've had here on this person, don't. It may take a while to surface. There's a lot of ego here, I won't lie to you. It's tough. They got to suck it up to come back. They said they weren't interested. I'm going over here. My jumping jobs analogy is perfect. I'm going to go jump over here. Sticking with what they got was never an option. They were just always afraid to take the risk to come towards you. And they know that they can't go back to the other side, per se. It's a lot of different situations, a lot of different people watching. I do my best with the analogies. I just want to try to help people understand why it's not as easy as just, why don't they just reach out? It's not that simple, all right? Yeah, fine, the job analogy is one thing, but you got to understand that this person had a lot of work to do with balancing out their ego and stuff. They really fought for a long time to keep something going that really isn't all that great. Let's see where we go. Yeah, they want a happy new beginning. I asked for one crossing card here. I got the Three of Swords. Yeah, they do. That's the card that ends the separation phase. The biggest card that does. The other one is right next to it, the Five of Cups. They're both here. And that Three of Swords is in the right position. I prefer it there to here. It makes more sense here. There's a lot of pain, this person. This person is not happy on their side, and they're being forced to look at it. And it's making them do exactly what Kurt Cobain is doing on this card right here. Forced to look at it. Forced to feel it. So they come in, they start again. Page of Cups on top of it. I just thought I'd pull that for fun. Page of Cups right on top of it. Causes them to want the happy new beginning. So there's a very good chance in this go around here that two long lost soulmates come together. If nothing else, your person, you've had a major influence on your person. The Empress energy over here is the center card in the three that I pulled. That's the reason temperance is happening. Okay? That's the reason. Just like over here, the Four of Cups is the center card in the three I pulled. Well, Four of Pentacles. Right? Four of Cups, same difference. Disappointment. There's a Freudian slip there. I said Four of Cups. Yeah, this reads like a Four of Cups a little bit, but it's because of fear. This girl here on this card is disappointed. She's sad. She regrets a lot of things. And what they regret is the fear that they had and holding back and rejection of the Empress, the other center card. The center cards are read together. So the whole reading cross-checks itself. It is what it is. I think one of the reasons I pulled this reading for you was just to back up the fact that the energy around them is changing. Things are different now than they've been. Right? The timing is better. Divine timing is in play here. The pain level is high on your person's side, which doesn't bode well if they're married to somebody. You can only sit in unhappiness for so long. Okay? But I want to make sure everybody knows that it's not as simple as somebody just turning around. They regret it, so they're turning around and coming back. It's not that simple. There's many layers of energy. And if my job analogy helps that at all, because everybody does that, we all jump jobs, it's risky. It's very risky for this person to jump what they've had, the devil they know, and come to something new, no matter how powerful it is. Their initial instinct was to reject it. No, I'm happy with what I've got. But now they're not happy with what they got. But they already rejected you. It cuts both ways. The analogy works both ways. You know, you can't just call back something you already rejected and say, now I want to jump ship. That's equally as hard. You got to come crawling in with maybe your tail between your legs. Page of Cups. It is what it is. And they feel the same way that if they jumped ship and came over to you and it turns out that it didn't work out, well, then they lose something. They've always been afraid of losing something. Now they're not afraid of it. This takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups towards your 9 cups of happiness. It takes bravery. I got her heading for happiness here at the end of this little line, and I got happiness here. And at the end of it, I've got an undying urge to come towards you. All right? Or at least to start again, to have a happy new beginning with love. For most of you, it's communication from your person will be the result. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's kind of impromptu. Wouldn't normally do, like I said, 3 quick cards this early, but what the hell? No skin off my back to hit the record button. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.